Alright, welcome back to the Super Coach Nuff channel. In today's video, we'll take a look at our NRL fantasy squad after round 3. And so hopefully the jackhammering going on next door stops, so apologies if it interrupts the video. Um, but yeah, we'll try to get through this nice and quick. So, uh, Harry Grant, our captain, with 70 points, so double that's 140. Actually, I should have started off with the round 3 score, so 737, which our rank is sliding backwards, 62,000 for the week. And I think if you look towards the bottom of our list, that might, explain some of the reason for our slow scoring. But yeah, the positive was our captaincy was the right pick. Harry Grant, top scorer with 70 in our side. So yeah, I guess we tipped against the Gold Coast that there'd be an improvement. There definitely wasn't the attack. Defence, a bit more questionable. Um, so through the middle, Kepi 39. That's about what we expect from him anyway. Hopgood, he set the bar high the first 2 weeks. So 35 is not quite what we would like, but he's made a lot of money for us, and you know having that dual position as well is super useful navigating these buys. And Cam Murray, 63, so that's a bit more like what we expect from Murray. So that's good signs. On the edge, Preston, 54. He's done well, made a heap of cash for us. Admittedly, we missed him round 1, but since then, he's been doing the business for us. Matt Dury, 29. So it looks like he might have re-injured his knee. Just having a look at the casualty report. So he might be one we need to look at trading out. Trindle, so 54 points, which was good, um, but has an potential injury with, I think, an ankle. I saw the report. But also, it looks like Nico Hines will be back. So, he's made us a bit of cash. So it's at about 160k, I'm pretty sure. So, he's done his job for us at the start of the season. So we'll take that. Lachlan Ilias, so 34, he's sort of flattened out since the promise of week 1. I'm not ready to give up on him just yet, but um, we might have to look at being aggressive to stop this backward slide in terms of our ranking. Val Holmes 47, so um, that's okay, but for 600k we probably want a little bit more. Um, Maybe I'm asking for too much. I'm not 100% sure. But Alamotti was good, 50 points. Nice little boost in the value. The break even will be ridiculously low. So that's super good. But clearly the issues are in our wing and fullback position. So Tyron Wishart, he's a bust, but he's also now bottom dollar. So very hard to replace. Might just have to stash him on the bench until um, another sort of debutant comes along. Chester 35, so that's okay for the young fullback. Uh, yeah, making a bit of cash, and I guess Will Warbrick, so still struggling to get in any sort of attacking stats. Looks good when he runs the ball, but obviously he's just not getting involved enough. So a bit of a question mark there about what to do with him also. So on the bench, Cook 52. That's good. Um, that's the reason he's on the bench. Is he's going to just keep scoring points for us. Brandon Smith 31. I think that was his best return for the season. Um, Given that he hasn't returned much, but obviously has the bye this week, so um, not ideal. But they're all going to have buys at some point. Sean Ball with 27, so that's not too bad considering John Bateman came back into the starting team. So he hasn't made a lot of cash, unfortunately, due to I think the head knock he had week 1. So that's another little concern about what we do there. Katoa, 25. So He's slow burning his way along, but the fact he's locked in and playing every week and on the field he looks good, so we'll keep him. And then we didn't have too many other choices because obviously, we had a lot of cash tied up on the bench this week with Yeo and Cleary. So I guess, predicting a turnaround results based off of that. Sonny Luke also on the bye, so, he'll push up into the reserves. And hopefully Nickel Clockstart is good to go after his concussion. But you never know with those sort of things. So in terms of the trades this week, I think we need to use them, particularly if we just do the swaps first. So Cleary's in. I'm going to swap Hobgood just to get him back on the edge with Dury probably out. That's it from there. We can swap them. Alright, so hopefully Nickel Clockstart's good to go. And Wishart, we can't wait to see the back end of him. So in terms of, that's the team without any trades. But then when we look, probably Trindle out. Sort of, yes, he's made his bit of cash and he's always a chance of being that, bench utility player and losing all that value. Obviously, we're not going to get the Hines straight away. So we do have that plus 200k, which, well, let's have a think. Well, let's have a look who did the bits this week and could be up for a good bump in cash. So Kyle Matangi, Robson, Turbo, close we to Turbo. 55k away. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. That could be an option. We just go straight up, try to get a gun in the wing fullback spot. The cheapies aren't doing it for us. But after that, not a lot of cheapies. Lachlan Miller, maybe. Is that Jackson Paul? Yeah, would be having the buy. So yeah, he's been doing all right on the attack. Albert Hopewadi, perhaps. Not seeing a lot of real cheap options. Maybe Crossland, given that I guess Brayley was out with concussion, so he might be back this week. Kamara Martin did all right, and he's at wing fullback as well. Pretty sure he's playing 5'8", isn't he? For the Warriors, so that could be an option. And that actually pockets us a bit more cash. Yeah, we could do something like that. But then, I guess we're slightly closer to Desco or something. So, well, we've already put him on the bench, haven't we? So Matt Dury out. That gives us what? 560. Is that the right number? I think I said 550, didn't I? 650. Yeah. 100k off. So I guess that would have to go all the way to another bottom dollar cheapie, but I don't know many of them that are playing that are worth hanging on to. I would have thought. So let's have another think about it. All right, let's just do the trade of at the top to Tommy Turbo. So we need to make 55k. All right, cool. So Can't get that from Wishart, obviously the Spud. Can't get that from Blore. So it looks like, obviously, yeah, Dura is the obvious choice. We've already got edge cover um, with Sean Blore. So what have we got to play with? 264. No, players I can afford. So the young Warriors fullback look good, but I guess we're banking on Nick Clockside coming back. Um, Khan Pereira, so I guess he's had a little bump in price after his big effort, 38 points on the weekend. Uh, After that, it's not looking good. Yeah, all these real bottom dollar options. Murdoch Masilla, he was a bit flat, wasn't he, against the who'd they play? The Broncos. But he's playing on the edge. He could be a little cheap option flip between. It's just there's not a lot of money makers, I don't think, which is potentially what's going to bring us undone. Yeah, so yeah, maybe we just hold fire. Um, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe Murdoch Masilla is the one to come in just because he's playing minutes, which means he's a better chance of doing something. So then, if we bring back our team, we can then go Tommy Turbo in for probably Warbrick. Chester probably did enough. Murdoch and Silla will slide up one. Yeah, I'd have that. So then we just got to work out the order of the first four. We could probably do a little loophole with Brandon Smith, so let's just slide him up. So Cook's obviously number one. That's locked away. The Panthers are playing the Eels, so and I'm pretty sure the Eels have the worst defence, so it might be worthwhile having Sonny Luke there. Just carve up through the middle, score us some nice points, freshen up after the break. So after that, I'm thinking it might be Katoa would be next in line, and then Blore. But let's have a look. So yeah, the Dolphins play first. So we could do something like Katoa. If he stinks it up. And then do we want the Dragons play the Sharks? The Tigers play. They play the Storm quite early. Yeah, so I guess if we wanted to use the loophole, it'd have to be set up like this so that could swap Murdoch and Silla in. Yeah, because I guess if it's Friday night, I'm probably not going to be on top of it to do the switch during the game of putting Blore there and Katoa down and Murdoch and Silla up. So maybe we just straight up. Because I think Masilla's going to have the minutes, so we'll just bank on that. And then, yeah, just go straight up with Katoa, Blore, Warbrick, and Wishart can go 8th. I'm done with him. So that's probably how we'll shape up the team. But yeah, as the jackhammering starts again, I'll just wrap up by saying if you've got any comments about how to improve this hot mess of a team, feel free to do so in the comment section. If you are enjoying the NRL fantasy content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And apart from that, I'll catch you in the next one.